Most people wonder what hypnosis is going to feel like, and the interesting thing is that you've already experienced hypnosis thousands of times before. You've simply called it something else. You know that moment when you're completely focused, so focused that everything seems to fade out in the background? Perhaps the moment when you've been watching a movie and you've become completely absorbed into the story. You know you're sitting on a sofa. You know the characters aren't real. Yet, there you are, laughing, feeling emotional, feeling that tension and the expectation building inside your body before something big's about to happen. Your mind and body respond as though the experience is real. That is perfectly natural. That is hypnosis. Hypnosis is simply a natural state of focused attention. Now, your mind has two ways of working. There is your conscious mind and the unconscious. Your conscious mind is a part that is listening to me now, the part that thinks, that analyzes, that plans, that tries to solve problems. Then there is your unconscious mind. This is where your habits live, your emotions, your imagination, your memories, everything that you've ever experienced and everything that you've ever learned. Your unconscious mind is responsible for far more of your everyday life than you probably realise. Think about tying your shoelaces. You don't consciously think about every step of tying your shoelaces. You just simply do it. The same is true with emotional responses. At some point in your life, your unconscious mind learned to respond to situations with anxiety, with stress, or lack of confidence or self-doubt, or a particular behaviour like smoking or drinking, whatever it might be. And at the time, those responses might have made sense to you. It was simply your mind's way of trying to protect you. The difficulty is sometimes those old patterns continue even when you no longer need them, when they're no longer beneficial for you. Imagine a pressure cooker, being filled with every disappointment, every stressful day, every criticism, every difficult experience, and all of those moments going into this pressure cooker. Most of the time you cope with it, most of the time you keep going, you manage. Though as that pressure builds and there's not much room left in the top because of all of these experiences, all it takes is the most insignificant thing sometimes to blow your lid. And in that moment, you're not reacting to that one thing, you're reacting to years of anger, of hurt, of pain, of stress. All the years that have been building under the surface. And that's where hypnosis can help, because hypnosis allows us to work with the conscious mind, the part of you where all of those patterns have been stored. Hypnosis helps you to release that pressure, create new responses, make the changes at the level where those automatic patterns live. Make sense? Now, people often ask me, how will I know when I'm hypnotized? And the answer is simple. It's a very subjective experience. However you experience hypnosis is exactly how hypnosis is supposed to feel for you. Some people feel a deep, heavy, comfortable sensation, like they're sinking into their chair. Other people, it's this lightness, this floating sensation perhaps. Others, it's vivid pictures and images in their mind or movies playing in their mind. Every experience is completely different. I've never had two people have the same experience. During hypnosis, you'll hear everything that I say. You'll know exactly where you are. If you want to move, move. In fact, any movement or anything like that just allows you to go even deeper into the process, because we want you to be comfortable in the process. And any sounds around us, whether it's sounds outside on the or inside the room that we're in, those sounds simply give your conscious mind something else to notice, allowing your unconscious mind to become even more focused on the process of hypnosis. And you might notice your mind wanders off to who knows what, or it might hone in on every single word that I say. Either way, take that as a positive, that you're doing exactly what you need to do, because your unconscious mind is always listening. You do not have to make hypnosis happen. You do not have to try. Your unconscious mind already knows how to experience hypnosis. It's something you've been doing naturally throughout your life. My job is simply to guide the process, making the most effective use of this natural state in a way that's right for you. So I look forward to getting started with you soon. You will have had a form emailed over to you. So if you haven't completed that form, get it done before your first session. And yep, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.